First of all, for those of you who don't know what the Church of Scientology is a religion. And they take being called the word very seriously. Now, what they do is a really controversial mix of theological ideas and straight up cult-like manipulation techniques. Some of the things they do is excommunication. Your entire family is raised in Scientology. If they believe if you leave Scientology that they can never speak to you again, nobody in your family, completely cut off. Another thing they do is they have these manipulative sessions where they sit down to find your innermost dark secrets so they can record them and use them against you should you ever decide to leave the Church of Scientology. There's been a lot of controversial things happen with Scientology lately. You can look that up yourself. But there's a lot of stars who believe in Scientology. Big stars. I'm sure you've heard of Tom Cruise, John Travolta, the voice of Bart Simpson. These are all just some of the people, and they're all caught up in this, what I believe, I'm going to call a straight up cult. Now, it was started by L. Ron Hubbard. He is a science fiction author, basically a failed science fiction author, until he wrote a book called Dianetics. In this Dianetics book, it did really, really well. His religion, that they don't really tell you exactly what you're worshiping or how it works until you've reached a certain level, and at which point it's really hard to turn back. And what I've seen released about it, it's nuts. Now, I started this video with the idea of I wasn't going to really bash Scientology. I was just going to tell you my experience and what just happened. And I couldn't help it. These people are nuts. I'm sorry. And I know this is going to incur wrath from the Scientology gods. I get it. You know, I know that. And I know I'm going to get some hate below. And I wouldn't doubt they've got some people paid to hate some comments or report some videos. I don't know. I don't care. I want to call it what it is. It's nuts. So, getting on to why this matters to you. So, there's a helpline for West Virginia. And I know now the number is 844 HELP 4 WV. It's for drug addiction. It's for things like that. It's to get people help. And it's a great program. And they do some really, really great things. I was contacted lately. And someone on Facebook, they were ready to turn their life around. And they really wanted some help for this addiction that they had. So, you know, I Googled this number, you know, to get them some help. And what come up for me was 800 HELP for WV. That is not the right number, by the way. Don't call that. So this number, 800 HELP for WV, is the Scientology hotline. A Scientology answer machine comes on. I didn't know that. So I got to looking, and this has been on a lot of West Virginia literature. You can Google 800 HELP for WV, and you'll see it yourself. There's several places who've misprinted this. Now, I've contacted some West Virginia officials, and they tell me that this was a typographical error, it was a mistake, and I can see how it would be easy to do. 844 is a strange kind of extension for a toll-free number. We're not used to that. I get it. I see it how it happened, but it happened, and I accidentally promoted Scientology. So, I'm sorry for doing that. It was an accident. I called the number myself. I'm going to call it for you. So I don't recommend calling this number because, I don't know, I'm sure they've got my number now. So I don't know if you can see that. I've already called it, so I'm going to hit redial. It turns out to be 800-435-7498. So let's put on speakerphone here.
Thanks for calling the Scientology Volunteer Ministries International Audit. Hello?
Hello, this is the Scientology Hotline?
Yeah, this is the Scientology Volunteer Ministries Hotline.
Okay,
How can I help you?
Yeah, I apologize for calling. It's 1-800-HELP-4WV is what I call. It's a drug addiction hotline.
Oh, yeah, it's just because at the beginning instead of 1-800 you need to dial 1844, and then the rest of the number is the same.
So,
You're trying to reach West Virginia, right?
yes.
Yeah. So instead of 1-800, you need to put 1-844, and then the rest of the number is the same.
Oh, okay. Does this happen a lot?
Yeah, it happened a lot. I don't know if it was a problem in the printer or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah, it happened a lot.
Okay. Well, listen, I really apologize. Is there
No, it's not. It's not your fault at all. Don't worry.
okay? Is there something this number could do to help, or do you just refer people
Sure.
back to the?
I mean, what is the? I mean, I guess you're trying to solve something with drugs, but what exactly?
I have a friend actually that has a drug problem and is
Okay.
wanting to get some inpatient drug rehab.
I get it. Okay. So you're trying to get him into a drug rehab?
Yes.
What is he taking?
I assume it's opiates. We have a really bad opiate problem around here.
Oh my God, I get it. For how long he has been taking that?
You know, I don't know. I was just calling the number because they reached out to me on Facebook for help, and so I want to see what kind of resources. I suppose I can just call the 844 number.
To what?
I suppose I could just call the 844 number.
Sure, you can, absolutely.
All right.
Otherwise, I'm gonna try to find. You have a number? I give you another number that you can call. It's called Narcannon. It is a program. It's not part of the church per se, but it's a drug rehab program that it may help. Do you want me to give you the number?
Sure. Narcannon?
Yeah, Narcannon is the name because it's a drug rehab program that it doesn't use drugs.
Okay.
Narcannon means without drugs.
Yeah,
So they get the person out of drugs without using drugs.
That sounds good. What is that number?
The number is 1-800.
Okay.
775.
Okay.
8750.
875.
It's a free line. Huh?
8752.
8750.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. What was that last digit? Did you say 2 or 0?
0.
0. Oh,
Zero.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. They were really pretty helpful. So, I've been sitting here saying some really bad things about these people, and they were helpful. Okay. So, but still, I'm sticking with cult from what I hear on the news. Wait, is that a bad idea? Because I've heard some really, really wrong things on the news. Did they just make me into a Scientologist? No, they didn't. So anyway, I wanted to put that out to you. It's a typo in West Virginia. They didn't do it on purpose. It is what it is. Okay. So if you like this video, comment down below, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. It's all your thing. I'm not like pressuring you into subscribing. I'm not going to like release information on you if you don't subscribe or excommunicate you from anybody if you don't subscribe. Subscribe if you want. Don't if you don't. Okay. Goodbye.